Hope your Monday is off to a great start. Thanks for tuning in to an all-new episode of The Rise. I'm Haley Outen. It's hard to believe the final week of the regular season is here. The West Division has been decided, while the East is still up for the taking, as well as the site of this year's championship game. There were some outstanding performances from Week 12. Let's take a look at the results. Action got underway on Thursday night as USF hosted Tulsa in the final game of the year at Raymond James Stadium. The Bulls were victorious on Senior Day, 27-20. Saturday saw a full slate of action both in and out of conference. UCF with a dominating performance on the road at Temple, 45-19. ECU was able to pick up the win over Cincinnati, 41-20. Memphis claimed the West Division title with a 66-45 win over SMU. And Tulane kept their dreams of bowl eligibility alive with a huge win over Houston, 20-17. Now let's take a look at the top performances that made many of these results possible. Offensively, it was too tough to choose, so two players take home this week's American accolades: UCF quarterback McKenzie Milton and ECU wide receiver Trevon Brown. Milton passed for over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns and added a rushing TD before coming out of the game late in the third quarter, clinching at least a tie for first place in the American's East Division. Milton engineered scoring drives on 7 of 10 possessions. Brown set ECU's and the American single-game record for receiving yards as he had 9 catches for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Bearcats. Brown matched his own conference record with a 95-yard touchdown catch to start the third quarter, 1 of 5 receptions of at least 20 yards on the day. His 270-yard effort ranked second among NCAA FBS players this season. On the defensive side, it was USF's Augie Sanchez with a lights-out performance on senior night. Sanchez matched his career high with 14 tackles, including a sack and 3 tackles for loss. The linebacker moved into third place on the Americans' career tackles chart, finishing the game with a USF career record, 378 tackles. Teammate Emilio Nadelman took home the special teams honors. The senior set a new USF season record with 20 made field goals after going 2 for 2 with kicks from 41 and 48 yards out. Nadelman moved up to third on the Bulls' season scoring list with 103 points. There were some other notable performances as well. Here's a look at this week's honor roll. UCF linebacker Shaquem Griffin had 3 tackles, a forced fumble, a 22-yard interception return, a pass breakup, and a tackle for loss in the Knights' win over the Owls. Memphis running back Darrell Henderson had 278 all-purpose yards in the Tigers' win over the Mustangs, rushing for 147 yards and 2 TDs, and contributed 116 yards on 4 kickoff returns. Teammate Anthony Miller had 8 receptions for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns, setting Memphis's career receptions record with 217. Tulane wide receiver Taron Oncolod had 8 receptions for 186 yards and a touchdown in the win over the Cougars. And Tulsa running back D'Angelo Brewer rushed for 163 yards on 33 carries in the loss at USF, setting the Americans' career rushing record with 3,662 yards. Congratulations to all of this week's award winners. Our final weekly honors will be announced on Monday, followed by this season's Players of the Year on Wednesday. It's going to be a wild finish to the season. We'll be here with you all week, bringing you coverage as we wait to see who claims the final spot in this year's American Championship. Have a great holiday week and a very happy Thanksgiving.